Hello everyone, today we're going to be looking at, do Harry and Meghan have designs on the Commonwealth? Are they after some kind of Commonwealth role? What is their plan? We are going to tackle it like we usually do. If you're new here, I work in layers, so I'm going to do one layer starting off for Harry and Meghan's designs on the Commonwealth, if there is any, and then I'm going to do another layer for Harry's energy around this, and then we're going to have a look at Meghan's energy around this. Now, we have been covering Harry and Meghan and this whole debacle since 2019, so nothing really surprises me anymore. But I would like to point out that in the Harry and Meghan Netflix documentary series, remember that one? They had an expert on saying that the Commonwealth was eMpIrE 2.0. So they went from saying, oh my God, there's colonialists, to then degrading the Queen's legacy. And now they are okay with it. I mean, which is it? Pick a lane. We're basically going all over the place, but we're going to have a look. So if you're new here, please subscribe, please share my videos around everyone, and like, and all of that YouTubery stuff, and let's get into it. So the first there is, what is the plan? Why? Now, they've been invited and the trip has been paid for by the Nigerian government. I have done a reading how King Charles feels about it, and bemused, to be honest, and what the F are they doing kind of vibe. I've done that one, so you can check back through my videos and see that one. But we shall have a look and see what is going on. What is about the Harkles and their plan for the Commonwealth? It could be that they tried to take down a 1,000-year-old institution with Spare and their interviews and allegations and Endgame and all of that stuff. And now they're trying to, that didn't work. So they can't have the kudos for the people who brought the monarchy to its knees. So now they're trying to start their own royal court type situation type deal. Let's have a look. Let's see what the cards say anyway. I've done enough talking. Let's see what the cards have to say. Two of Wands. They're seeing this as a doorway, an opportunity. They are wanting to force something new through that doorway. We do get the Two of Wands a lot for them. So they're seeing this as an opportunity. They're hoping it will be a start of something fresh. And they want to capitalize on inheritance and legacy. Okay, so you've got the Four of Swords there. They are wanting to capitalize on inheritance. So this is very much looking at traditions, looking at people's pasts. So we know that Meghan said she was 43% Nigerian, and we know that Harry is 100% dumb and also 100% blue-blooded. So they are leaning in on those two things. Sometimes the cards are just really obvious. So we'll keep going. We'll see what's above the situation, what's impacting it. The Five of Pentacles. So this is very much separating themselves out. Now the Five of Pentacles is very much the whole Megxit card. It's a look at us, we are two little urchins out by ourselves, fighting the good fight. We are separate. So they want to be seen underneath. They want to be seen as different, but they want to be seen as kind of in the same type of energy. So they want to remind everybody that they are royal. However, they still have that we have been cast out energy. Let's see what's underneath the Knight of Swords in reverse. This is a big play, you know. There's a lot of Knight of Swords in reverse. They are going to make a big song and dance about the protection. Now, the Knight of Swords in reverse They are going to be basically saying that they don't feel like they can come to Britain as a family because the security is not there, but they can go to Nigeria. This is what there's an issue with protection. There's an issue with security around this. Knight of Swords, of course, is the uniformed services. We're looking at policemen, we're looking at army, air force, that kind of thing. So I'm thinking it's about protection, and it's also coming in from a place, I would say, of quick. This was a quick decision. They've jumped on this chance as well. Okay, let's see what's leaving the situation. The Hierophant in reverse. This is the crux. They tried to come for a 1,000-year-old institution. They thought they would get it done. It didn't work. It didn't land. They are self-hexing, if you know what I mean. They bring on all of their bad energy to themselves. That Hierophant in reverse, they are very, I would say, anti-establishment, very anti, I wouldn't say anti-establishment. Let me put my words right. They're very anti-establishment for the bits of the establishment that they don't like. So you could say that the First Amendment is part of an established order in America, yet Harry and Meghan are very pally with the Aspen Institute, who are very not First Amendment. They have went at smears and smears and smears against the royal family. The only one they haven't smeared was the Queen, but they kind of did with all of their Netflix stuff. They smeared her legacy. They mightn't see it like that, but they did. And Meghan did her kind of over theatrical bow. So we've got that Hierophant in reverse. They really want to say, we have our own royal family. We are our own royal family. I think it's a mistake from the government of Nigeria to invite them, to be honest. But, you know, 8 of Swords. They're going to get entrapped. They're going to have some issues there. King of Wands. 3 of Pentacles. This disruption energy. This is a King of Wands energy. That weird photographer guy. He is a Nigerian national. He is a Sagittarius. So I feel like he's got a big part to play in this. Mr. Carryman or whatever he's called. You know what I mean? 5-head. The dude with the camera. The dude that got nominated for an Oscar with his first film. I mean, really? See, it's not how talented you are or anything like that. It's just who you know. Honestly, it really is with these people. The 3 of Pentacles is there. They are trying to disrupt. So this is some big-brained, big foreheaded plan, I feel. The 8 of Swords is there. They're going to get themselves entrapped in. And what are they wanting? The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. They're wanting to make Harry get better PR, in a sense, out of all of this. Like, he is the good royal. He is the... what would I say? He is the one that isn't bogged down by bureaucracies, and he's free, and he broke out of that gilded cage. They're wanting to do all of that thing, but he's still royal. He's just not like those royals. He's just this type of royal. He's a California Olive Garden mansion dwelling royal. That's what they're trying to... that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to turn things around, but they're going to end up quite sticky. There we are. I've got the 2 of Cups, so expect Expect some schmoozy displays when they're there. I don't think they thought this massively through, but I don't think they ever think massively through. So this is stuff to do with security. We've got stuff to do with looking like they are separate, but also treated like royals, but they are separate than royals. Then that's a big thing, I feel here. Let's move on to Harry. And that 2 of Cups. Oh, you're gonna get your sick bags ready, ladies. We are gonna see a lot of. Let's have a look how Harry feels about this. So they have these plans, and they're very. When you're reading on the Harkles, there's usually a few different themes going through the readings. And it's always icky. The Magician in reverse. Okay. Who you going to see when you're over there, H? Who's this Magician in reverse? Who's this bad? What's this bad practice? What's this dark energy you're toying with? That Magician in reverse, that ain't good. You either can't get everything together for your trip and you're not being advised correctly, but the Magician in reverse often is associated with what the card says, dark energy worker. Technically, it's somebody who can't put their energy together on a practical level, who can't bring things together, even though they have all the tools on the table. They just seem to not be able to follow the instructions. They can't follow the recipe. They are not being able to create something. This is a darker energy that they're going for. Who's this? Page of Cups is crossing over. The Page of Cups, for me, and I feel like he's very triggered by the Wales's children. I think he's going to find it very difficult because beautiful little Charlotte looks like William, and William looks like Diana. And that is going to be a massive sticking point for him. A massive sticking point for him. I feel like if the invisible children looked like anything close to Diana, we would be inundated with photos of them from him. Do they even exist? Recollections may vary, but we have got the Page of Cups crossing over. So that is, to me, is the Wales children. I read, because children really, I mean, you know, it's a bit gross to read on kids, I think. But that Page of Cups crossing over would relate to George, and I kind of go off the energetic signature of the oldest child. George is sun sign Cancer, so I would use the Page of Cups because it looks at a younger water sign. With regards to the Harkles children, Archie's, I don't believe he's a Taurus, but Archie's given date is a Taurus, so I would say earth sign. So we would look into the Harkles children through the Page of Pentacles. Let's see what's above the situation. 4 of Wands in reverse. He's not happy. There's issues with the foundation. I wonder what in Grifters that could be in Grifters. He's really not happy. Things are really not going well for him at the moment. Oh, well, never mind. What's underneath? 2 of Cups, 2 of Cups there. I feel like with Megzy and Harry's relationship, Megzy loves bombs and then cuts off affection. So she's got this kind of offering supply and then cuts it off from Harry. I feel like Harry is very, in my opinion, he's got some kind of like limerence, and his limerence kicks in when that supply is cut off, and that's how he's kept tagging along. There we go. That's just a theory. The Hanged Man, they've been waiting for this. They think this is going to be a big moment for them. Okay. They want to show that they can too be like Queen Elizabeth II, that they too can go out and be a unifying force and be there for the people of Nigeria, even though nobody in Nigeria, apart from the government, asked for them to go. I mean, why? Oh, 7 of Wands. He is gonna get defensive and a bit angry. They're gonna go on the attack sooner rather than later. We have the Page of Wands and we have the 10 of Cups, unhappy families. So he's still trading in on like their unhappy families, the broken families. He wants to prove to everybody that he's still royal, even though he's living in California, and that it can still be done, be independent and self-funding, but also royal. Like, for somebody who just wanted to be normal, he spent the last so many years proving that he is special, you know. So there's that. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, it's not going to go well. It's not going to go well. He's going to feel defensive about it. I feel he is doing this very much because he wants to try and keep this relationship going. Is this some kind of fixer, some kind of royal things? I mean, without titles, Harry is, without being seen as a royal, Harry is not being like massively valued, I've got to say. He's kind of like, he's brought his own commodities down. That King of Pentacles in reverse, it's him. He's gonna look like, he's gonna look more petulant. It's going to do, there's something going to come out of all of this that is going to make him look kind of worse, and I don't know how he's going to do that, because situation's not good right now, but he's going to come out looking worse. We have got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, so there is some serious issues regarding money and finances going on in the Monty Show Olive Garden mansion right now. Something is afoot. Something big is afoot. Let's have a look at Meghan. Meghan, I feel like this is just straight up opportunism. Remind everybody that we are in fact royal, and that even though that the horrible British people and some of you horrible American people don't treat us like we are royal, that we are royal. Even though we called the Commonwealth Empire 2.0, blah 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 blah. Meghan, Ace of Wands. Okay, she's on board with this. She's really feeling this. She really wants to kind of push this forward. Very fiery. This is a new start, guys. This is a new thing. This is a moment. And what's crossing over? The 4 of Wands in reverse. We have, there is issues there within grifters that are ongoing, and also Arswell. There's issues there, big issues, because that's what's annoying her. She wants to put out there that she is good and doing the work and of value and of service, and she's the 8 of Pentacles. Work to do. There's a lot of work possibly going on. She's filming in the Olive Garden mansion. No, it's not in the Olive Garden mansion. It's on a weed farm. She's filming cooking for Netflix. I mean, oh, it's everything gotten to that point now where we just like everybody thinks they're a chef because of Instagram. You know what I mean? It's just like, have a word with yourself, man. Okay, we have the star in reverse above the situation. Now that could relate to Aquarians. So we've got two prominent Aquarians in Meg's life. Unfortunately for the star sign of Aquarius, Oprah and Ellen are both Aquarians, and Megsy has done interviews with both of them. I'm wondering if there's an Aquarius energy that is going to be around this whole Nigerian trip. Keep an eye out for that. The Aquarius energy, the star in reverse, it could well be that they are trying to push through some type of thing, this whole empire, to this whole Commonwealth thing. They are trying to kind of like make it seem that that never happened, and they're making it weird. They're making everything weird. It doesn't make any sense, apart from she's a narc. Page of Wands is in reverse, leaving situation. So Harry thinks this is a brilliant idea, and it makes sure like they can show self-sacrifice and everything like that. But Megsy's been really angry about her public image for a while, so she's quite impressed that they have got this boon of being invited. Six of Swords is a journey. Okay, we know. And what's on Megsy's mind? Megsy is on Megsy's mind. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse. She doesn't want to be portrayed as being this how would you say it? Narcissistic, empty, opportunistic, social climbing, vain, shallow, empty, vindictive. I'm trying to think of anything else. Cruel. All of those things. She doesn't like it, guys. So you know, just so you know, she doesn't like it. How dare you criticize her? Of course, Megsy is the Queen of Wands because she's a Leo, so she's a fire sign. So she would indicate on that. And then we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. Okay, boundaries. Even the ones she sets herself. Oh, the Commonwealth is eMpIrE 2.0. And you cannot tell me that the Harkles didn't have any production say in that. That could have been wiped from Netflix. That could have been wiped. And the thing is, right, I know there's a lot of talk that, well, thank goodness Queen Elizabeth II wasn't alive for the Netflix show. Spirit will still know, because Spirit is still around us. Spirit will still hear, like her spirit will still be around King Charles and William, and it will know. The spirit of Queen Elizabeth II, I should say, her spirit will know. Spirit will know. The fact that Prince Philip hasn't caused some kind of monumental mudslide, I'm joking. In Monty Shit Show, I'm joking. That landed through Olive Garden house mansion. She's scared about judgment. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. Harry's not going to come out of this looking good. I don't know why. I don't know what he's going to do. I don't know what dummery he's going to inflict on the world. But he is very defensive. Very defensive. and I feel like he's going to react. So I feel like there's a couple of things that are being set up here by the Harkles with the narrative. I feel like they are going to be very reactive to anything about the Engrifter service, and that Harry is going to look petulant around that time. Megxie is wanting to do this Nigerian journey. The boundaries here in reverse. What boundaries is she going to say has been overstepped with her? And what boundaries is she going to overstep with other people? This is what is on her mind and is surrounding her at this point. We've got the Seven of Pentacles as well. So it's not going to be a quick win that they thought it would be. It's going to be a very long-standing, I wouldn't say long-standing thing, but if they're wanting a quick return, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. There is big issues around money, though. We've got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And when the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and you're talking about people who have got questionable, not sure where the money's coming from. It's not the king, before anyone starts that rumor. We think it's potentially some people funding them around the Harkles. So you've got Oprah, you've got Beyonce, you've got people like that around them. But there's still an issue with finances. And they're hoping to resolve that issue with this kind of publicity drive. So look out for an epic fail when it comes to Nigeria, especially around Harry. Look out for defensiveness. Look out for them trying to force a change in how they are perceived, but it'll come across as weird and alien, as it usually does. But that's by the by. That's what the cards are saying. They are trying to refocus the general public's, I would say, view of them, and they're going to Nigeria to try and do that. So they're wanting those points out there. This is all about Megxie. Megxie is going to make it quite a lot about Megxie as well. Get your sick bags ready, guys. It's going to be forced, affected, overly slushy, and all of that kind of thing. Now, if you've made it this far, thank you very much. Please leave me a Merlin with a blue heart shooting out of its bottom. I don't know why I said that. Usually it sparkles. Whatever you want shooting out of Merlin's bottom. Merlin is a little black cat, so a little black cat will do. He is wandering around in the background as well. That's him there. So there we go. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Expect some nonsense from the Harkles, and I'll see you in a bit for another one. Take care of yourselves. Have a good evening. Bye, everyone.